Sabonis out there with Porzingis. And there's Luka Doncic. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. Now, here's Doncic. Van Vliet passes to Hunter. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Wiggins, and the layup's good off the glass. Wiggins has got the opening bucket of the night here for Atlanta. Doris, there is nothing like opening night in the NBA. Every fan base just teeming with optimism for the upcoming season.
I think all of us are just so thrilled to have NBA basketball back. There's no losses in the losing column. Everybody's happy. Let's tip it off and go.
And guys have that little step, and these first weeks of the season are always exciting.
Oh, no doubt. Everybody's bursting with enthusiasm. Players are fresh.
Here's Van Vliet following the basket by Trae Young. Van Vliet kicks to Hunter. Pass to Doncic. Over Young. And Doncic gets it to go.
Well, you want to talk about a picture-perfect jumper. Luka Doncic knows a thing or two about getting into the mid-range.
Wiggins outside. Back to Capella. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Daniels. Hands it from downtown.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Doncic with it. Sabonis defending. Count it.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
It's Young on the wing, covered by Van Vliet. Wiggins from outside, and it's Van Vliet with the rebound. For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Gobert trying to get open. Luka Doncic again. Doncic has got 6 points. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Passes to Young, takes the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
Wiggins outside. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Andrew Wiggins should get a 10 for degree of difficulty. That was beautiful.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Lloyd Pierce. Defensively, they'll be focused on Luka Doncic. The young point forward and rookie of the year is so crafty, attacking and creating shots for himself and others. Kevin, they'll have to be just as smart as Doncic in covering him and trying to contain him.
Thank you, David. Capella, Gobert with the block.
An intimidating force who continues to wipe away shots with ease. Go to work, Rudy Gobert.
And so it's Dallas with the Mavericks leading. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Puts it up from 12. No good that time. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Wiggins surveying the floor. Capella finds Young. Now here's Wiggins. Not a lot of room. Just 4 to shoot. They get it back. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Off target from outside. Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And the dunk by Porzingis.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
Now, here is Young, coming off 31 points last game. Here is Daniels, guarded by Doncic. Young outside. Lets it go with the 3. It's not going to go for him. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Van Vliet passes to Doncic. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Capella.
they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Wiggins dishes to Young. Capella kicks to Daniels. The pass to Young. To stop the drought. Again, Young missing.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Here's Hunter. Sabonis grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Capella. Now Sabonis. Here's Young. Buries it down low.
You know, improving on certain aspects of his game, it's crucial. Young continues to knock down these tough interior shots.
Now, here's Doncic. 38 points for him last game against Denver.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game. And don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
And Wiggins throws it down.
That's a nice drive by Andrew Wiggins. Has an understanding of the game and knowledge of where to get to on the court.
Here's Van Vliet. Here's Doncic. Softly drops in the floater. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Pass to Capella. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. The Mavericks have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Feeds it to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
This incredible confidence that Luka Doncic possesses, my goodness.
Wiggins outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And as talented as Andrew Wiggins is, there are games, Doris, when he can fade into the background when his team needs him the most.
Yes, and the questions become, is he passive? Is he disengaged on the offensive end? And that, I think, can be frustrating because people around the league will tell you that this young man is as talented and as skilled as any player in the league. It's really, for Andrew Wiggins, about finding a measure of consistency.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Jones checked in for Hunter. Curry comes in for Luka Doncic. And it's Colin Sexton in for Fred Van Vliet. Now, here's Sexton. 26 points for him last game against Denver.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Aminu. From 20 feet out. That one wide left. Mavericks leading by 5. And here's Sexton. Right at the free throw line. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Young against Curry. From 10 feet out, shots good from Young. Young's got 6.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Jones finds Gobert. Porzingis against Anderson. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Atlanta gets called for the foul.
There is so much to love about Kristaps Porzingis. Over 7 feet, sweet shooting jumper, but aggression. This guy will back down from no one.
That free throw good from Porzingis. And Doris, Porzingis not only quick to adapt to the NBA game, but also the culture.
I think it helps, Kevin, that he got tutored in the English language starting in grade school. And think about it, Kevin. This man wore his hair in cornrows back then, emulating the NBA players he saw. So both linguistically, culturally, and basketball-wise, it wasn't too big an adjustment for him.
Now Jones, after the missed three from Trae Young. Sexton the pass to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Aminu grabs the miss. And here's Aminu. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 7-point differential. He dishes it to Anderson. Fader on the way. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Curry can't get it to go.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And Aminu kicks to Hayes. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Sexton with it. 5 points in the game. The shot. Atlanta with the rebound.
I guess even he took this one of those once in a while.
Jones against Wiggins. He kicks to Aminu. Anderson outside. Hayes dishes to Anderson. And out of UCLA, forward Kyle Anderson. Some call him slow-mo. Why is that?
Well, I mean, not the most athletic player. It's his size and IQ for the game, though, that makes him so effective.
Free throw good from Anderson. Doris, you've said this often. It is incredibly difficult to compare guys of different positions in different areas, isn't it?
It really is. There's so many discussions about who's the GOAT, who's the greatest of all potential time. And there are certain names that are always going to pop to the top of the list, LeBron James. But it's very difficult to me, say, to compare a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the greatest to ever man the center position, had the impossible to check sky hook. But how do you compare him with LeBron James, who, though he is, and I don't know what position he is, he may be the greatest passer in the history of the league. Like, let's enjoy individual greatness without comparison.
Hits the three-point bomb. 10 points for Porzingis.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Young pass to Hayes. Young, right side. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Atlanta making a switch here. Labissiere's checked in. And Hayes kicks to Wiggins. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Young. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 5. Pass to Porzingis. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. 14 points for Porzingis.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
And so it's Dallas, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we'll be back with you shortly. here in this one.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
J.J. Barea is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Jones. And there's Porzingis. And it's Gobert in at the 5. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Barea against Wiggins. Jones, the pass to Barea. Teardrop shot. He can't hit that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Well, Andrew Wiggins, elite quickness, the power finish. That is beautiful.
To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Young dishes to Labissiere. Back to Young. Puts up a 3. And Jones pulls it down.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And Labissiere sends it back.
Have to be cautious when Labissiere is in the area. Those shot blocking skills are superb.
Boy, for all the talent Andrew Wiggins brings to the table, you wonder what his assessment of the 2018-19 season is. Obviously, he took a step back in terms of his production, and I think that had a lot to do with his lack of consistency with his shot. He's got a ton of talent. Let's see where it takes him.
And the first one drops. And with Wiggins, Doris, and his struggles last year, he seemed to be relying more on his outside shot.
You wonder if Wiggins feels the pressure of an NBA that now so heavily emphasizes that three-point shooting. But his strength, to me, is putting the ball on the deck, attacking the rim, and relentlessly going at defenders. He's got to get back to that.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, when Trae Young was in college, he was known for his long-range shooting. But Young says, the people who know me best know that I'd rather get an assist than any other stat. I pride myself on making the right play. Knowing your teammates get joy and excitement from playing with you is all I care about. Kevin?
That's great to see. Thank you, D.A. It's stolen by Barea. He feeds it to Hunter. Dedmon with the block. They retain possession. Here's Barea. Hunter, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Hawks trail by 4. Now, Wiggins. The Hawks again can't hit. It's Jones on the wing. Off target with his 3. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Wiggins drives in. That's no good. That miss makes him 5 for 11 from the field. Barea against Wiggins. Barea kicks to Jones. Clock at 6. Back to Barea. 3-pointer. Good on the triple. Barea's got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavs.
No, play a game of deep ball. I like it. Barea improved his range over these years.
Wiggins passes to Labissiere. Young from outside. Barea pulls it in.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
No doubt passing is a premium for this team game of the NBA. We love the individual star power, but it is a team game. Are there any playmakers out there that don't get, Doris, you think, enough credit for all that they do for their team?
Well, the first guy that comes to mind is a man that Steve Kerr described as probably the smartest single basketball player he has ever been around, and that's Andre Iguodala. The numbers in terms of his scoring, obviously not eye-popping, but his incredible defense and then his elite passing skills have been so critical to so many championship teams.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And this is what you have to love about J.J. Barea. Just absolutely fearless and always plays 100% out. That's nice.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, how about the guy, undrafted, undersized guard out of Puerto Rico? What a career J.J. Barea has made for himself.
The pass to Young, shoots the three, and he's good on the three ball. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Up top, Barea, defended by Young. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Daniels passes to Capella. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
We know this about the Dallas Mavericks. They will put every piece of data and information to use in terms of trying to get an advantage. Think about it, guys. They are now doing blood tests, trying to head off injury for their players. They believe this gives them a clearer picture into the overall health of their athletes.
And Doris, those blood tests you were talking about, always subject to player permission. They want to honor player privacy.
I think you have to, Kevin, and most of the Mavs have embraced it. These tests have the ability to measure almost 50 biomarkers. As an athlete, you're always trying to stay in peak form. As an organization, you're always trying to manage appropriately their workloads.
Back to Daniels. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Monday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. 17-foot shot on the way. That one misses. He has made 7 of his 9 field goal attempts. Aminu dishes to Young. Knocks down the three ball. Young's got 16.
And the effortless shooting motion. Young's three-point jumper is just poetry in motion and has it on automatic.
Dallas moving it around. Here's Barea. Another shot, and it's finished off inside by Gobert. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Sabonis, the pass to Young. Releases. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Doncic kicks to Van Vliet. Dishes it to Hunter. Over Young. Second shot opportunity. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis.
Now let's check out some stats for Barea. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 11 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
And Young, here we go, uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 20 points.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Doncic passes to Van Vliet. Launches it. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
To the middle. Here's Young. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Now just a 2-point Dallas lead.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter. Riding the wave here.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching, and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. In high school at a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment.
Wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
I remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. Fades. Here's Hunter. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Here's Young, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 26.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Here's Porzingis. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Capella. And there's Daniels. That's good on the assist from Capella. Daniels has got it all tied up now for the Hawks. Pass to Doncic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Al-Farouq Aminu.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
And you look at Luka Doncic, 6'7", about 220, Doris. Is he a point guard? A point forward? I mean, where does he fit?
Well, I think in today's modern NBA, where we talk about positionless basketball, he's the perfect fit regardless of where you put it. He can defend wings, he can defend forwards, and offensively, you want him to be in command of the basketball.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. No good on the 3. Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to Denver. Inside, here's Capella, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Look at Curry, 3rd in the NBA. He's someone that, if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Good on the second free throw. And so here is Dallas to the inside. Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And this is why people believe Porzingis is a long-term star in the NBA. He can carry a team for long stretches.
Back to Young. That one's not going to go. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And that one drops for him. Now it's a 5-point Maverick lead.
I think he's adding more toughness to his game, and it's great to see Seth Curry stick with it and finish strong.
There's a minute 34 left to play here in the half. Atlanta again missing.
Boy, he hasn't found the range yet here in the second period. Only 1 triple for him tonight.
They recover it. Here's Young. He's got 26. Over to the left wing. Six to shoot. Baseline J on the way, and it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 5. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Young taking his time here. Here's Hayes. It's tipped out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Garrett Jones, he's checked in for Hunter. And a change for the Hawks. Wiggins is checked in for Young. Dallas shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Down low, here's Porzingis, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, and KP, he's not shy about creating some contact there. He might have a slender frame, but he is not afraid.
Sexton, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Labissiere is checked in for Atlanta. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Daniels kicks to Wiggins. Looking to end the run, and it's good on the layup. Wiggins has got 16 points.
How about that concentration from Andrew Wiggins? He refuses to give in to the defense. What a finish.
Pass to Porzingis. With 1 on the clock, and he lays it up and in. Porzingis has got the lead back up to 10 now for the Mavericks.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And we finish.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here. Luka Doncic has been the story in this. He had 23 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Coming. And that'll about do it as we.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Checking out the group for Roy Pierce to start the second half. Wiggins is out there with Sabonis. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Daniels in a shooting guard. Here's Sabonis. Gobert with the block. And he's able to get it back. And the basket is good. Sabonis has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Hawks. Passes it to Gobert. Kicks to Hunter. To the paint. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Young, right side. Over Porzingis. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Doubled by Sabonis. To the middle. And there's Hunter on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. Young passes to Wiggins. To the inside. Sabonis. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, you love the aggressiveness of Domantas Sabonis attacking and using his size to his advantage.
And you look at per minute production, and you can make a strong case that Domantas Sabonis at times has been underutilized. With consistent minutes, he can give you an efficient 20-10 every night.
Van Vliet passes to Porzingis. Good work defensively by Capella. The Hawks trail by 7. There's the pass to Sabonis. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Porzingis. And Sabonis having to spend some time at the power forward spot in today's game, Greg. He's pretty big for that position.
Yeah, I mean, 6'11", 240. He's gotten leaner, done some yoga, worked on strengthening those hips, looking to stay mobile. And that ought to serve him whichever position he plays.
5 on the clock. Gobert with the block. Doncic with it, and guarded by Capella. Doncic, no good. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Daniels, headed by Porzingis. Sabonis, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Well, Domantas Sabonis, the son of a legend, to me, guys, he has everything he needs to be an effective player for years to come in the NBA. Size, length, feel, there's a lot to like.
And Sabonis drops them both.
Domantas Sabonis enters the league as the 11th pick in 2016. That first season, I don't think people understood how good he could be. His improvement, his ability as a promising big man in this league, unquestioned at this point.
Atlanta calls timeout. And you look at the development for Sabonis, what stands out?
Well, I think he's made strides across the board, Kevin. And for me, this is as fundamentally sound a big man as you'll find in the league. He's a triple threat on the offensive end. He is super smart on the defensive end and quite versatile. He can guard both front court positions.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Trae Young. Good season for him last year. He averaged about 19 points a game last year, 8 assists and 3 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And Wiggins throws it down.
Well, the leaping ability and wingspan of Andrew Wiggins is helping him dominate above the rim.
Pass to Van Vliet. Gobert trying to get open. Count that one from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 6 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Young from outside. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Hunter. Gobert's got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Young outside. Gets a very good look and converts. Young's got 28.
Yeah, terrific effort there by Young, really all night. The defense has tried to make adjustments, but he's just stayed one step ahead of him.
Porzingis finds Gobert. Here's Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Capella high post. Gobert on him. Here's Wiggins. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And looking now at some numbers for Sabonis. Last season, he played outstanding. 7th in field goal percentage, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And, you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. J.J. Barea checked in for Rudy Gobert. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Hawks. Anderson comes in for Troy Daniels. Anderson passes to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
Anderson against Doncic. Pulls up on the elbow and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Doncic has got 28.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
To the middle. Here's Dedmon. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Dedmon's got his first bucket in this one.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Doris, given how much of last season he missed and how early he came into the league, Porzingis a lot younger than people think.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. Think about it. He becomes an all-star at the age of 22 and already one of the more recognizable faces in the league. It is truly scary to think that in a few years, KP could be miles better than where he is today.
Jones checked in for the Mavericks. Colin Sexton comes in for Fred VanVleet. Now, here's Sabonis, defended by Sexton. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Sabonis.
And I like that they're not settling, getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
And Jones slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Atlanta calls timeout. Doris, you and I love history. And we were talking the other day, you and I, about Bill Russell and his 11 championship rings. Do you think anyone's ever going to break that record?
I think it'll be close to impossible, Kevin, and the reason is, number one, there were so many fewer teams back then for Bill Russell, in no way diminishing the greatness of one of the game changers, both between the lines and outside the lines. Bill Russell will always be an historic figure. But it's very tough to compare eras. There's now 30 teams, nutrition, conditioning, coaching. There's just so much more information in the current era.
Correa, the pass to Porzingis. Poked away. Young with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young with the ball. And the shot goes down. Young's got 32 points in the game.
You know, you see Young's eyes light up when the break is on. Solid at scoring in transition.
Sexton, the pass to Doncic. From deep. They get the rebound. Jones laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jones has got his second basket.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Now, here is Young, guarded closer. A three-pointer, Wiggins. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Jones has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Got that one up quick. And now an 11-point Maverick lead.
Well, this is what you call finding angles to come off in the catch-and-shoot situation. Nice job by Colin Sexton.
Hayes dishes to Wiggins. Elbow shot. Mavericks with the rebound.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Sexton's shot is good.
Well, Colin Sexton's ability to dribble drive is probably his greatest asset. What a pretty move.
Young passes to Wiggins. It's Hayes, top of the key. Hawks passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Wiggins from outside, and the three ball is good. Wiggins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, still working on consistency from range, but improved shot mechanics for Andrew Wiggins.
Down low, Hayes with the steal. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. And some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Pass to Porzingis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Curry's checked in. Atlanta also making some changes here. Labissiere is checked in for Dwayne Dedman. And it's Aminu in for Kyle Anderson.
And every year it seems to me Kristaps Porzingis willing to take on more and more responsibility. There is a process to becoming a better leader, and Kristaps Porzingis is right in the middle of it.
Dallas leading by 9. To the right side. Sexton kicks to Doncic. Back to Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. That shot off. And here's Aminu. He brings it up for the Hawks. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, Wiggins, young in his career, but he's already giving lots of defenders headaches night after night.
Gobert, he's checked in for Doncic. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Daniels is checked in.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Now, here's Sexton. He's covered by Daniels. Not a piece of it. They get it back. Jones finds Sexton. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And it's 13 points for Colin Sexton.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Passes it to Labissiere. That shot off the mark. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Jones, the pass to Gobert. Back to Jones. And there's the pass to Porzingis. He kicks it to Kerr. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Gobert. Rebound Atlanta. And here's Aminu. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Daniels with it. The tray misses there. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Rudy Gobert is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Jones. And it's Sexton in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
You look at the numbers tonight. When Wiggins asserts himself, he's painful to defend.
Curry passes to Porzingis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Skal Labissiere.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First one falls for him. Hunter's checked in for Dallas. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. And both free throws good for Porzingis. The Hawks trail by 9. Now Daniels. The dish to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Capella inside, defended by Gobert. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Sexton. The shot that time not on target. Wiggins with some nice D. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Aminu.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Gobert, the pass to Hunter. He dishes it to Sexton. Now, here's Hunter. Dallas moving it around. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Labissiere. The Hawks trail by 7. To the inside. Capella. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
He's off on the first. And the Mavericks making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Sabonis is checked in. And he's good on the second.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Basket counts. 29 points for Porzingis.
Well, that's a good, strong finish. Porzingis not shying away from getting after it.
Daniels passes to Wiggins. Over Curry. The Hawks again can't hit. Dallas leading by 8. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not sure Rudy Gobert left the floor to finish that dunk, but boy, what power.
Pass to Capella. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Drops in the tray.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Pass to Hunter. There's Porzingis. Chalk up 2 there. Porzingis has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Passes it to Aminu. Wiggins, right side. Shoots over Van Vliet. Drops it in from 11 feet. That's 28 points for Andrew Wiggins. Curry with it. Al-Farouq Aminu covering. Now the pass to Hunter. Now here's Van Vliet. Defense right on him. And Capella sends it back. Here is Daniels. Pass to Capella. And it's Aminu in the corner. Pass to Daniels. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Dallas calls timeout. Young's checked in for the Hawks. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Passes it to Capella. Back to Young. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Young's got 34.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Outside Curry. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it, Greg? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Wiggins. Changes up. Mavericks with the rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Hunter. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And it's an 11-point Maverick lead. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Curry. Now the Mavericks moving it up. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Young for three. Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 37.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Hunter, the pass to Gobert. Out to the wing. Van Vliet kicks to Hunter. Here's Gobert. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the inside. Here's Capella. You can't get that one. Nice D from Porzingis. Down low. Now here's Van Vliet. Covered by Wiggins. And the shot is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
The kick out to Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The feed now to Hunter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Curry. And he makes both free throws. The Hawks trail by 11. Young passes to Daniels. Sabonis kicks to Capella. To the middle. Here's Young. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 42 in the game.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Porzingis. Nice D from Sabonis.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
All the officials are all over that one.
First free throw is good.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Dallas leading by 8. Inside, here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
How about the height and the length and the athleticism of Kristaps Porzingis? Barely has to jump to throw that down.
Here's Young. Off the left rim and out. Dallas has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Well, Andrew Wiggins, if you allow him to work in space, turn the lights out.
And the pass to Gobert. Hunter with it. Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Porzingis. From deep. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 15 rebounds here tonight. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And the Mavericks call time here. chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Here's Van Vliet. Throws it from outside. Van Vliet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Young for three. Another three for Atlanta.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Doncic, and the layup is good. Doncic has got 30.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Now, here is Young, covered by Van Vliet. Yep, it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Young. Van Vliet passes to Doncic. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Doncic has got 32 points in the game.
Luka Doncic has superstar written all over him. He's cooking.
Now, here is Young. He's guarded closely. That one, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. Mavericks leading by 7. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Van Vliet, covered by Wiggins. Porzingis passes to Hunter. Shoots over Capella. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. .112 left to play in the final quarter. On the wing, Daniels. Capella trying to free himself up, and the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Daniels. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Doncic has got 34 points.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. 46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 46 seconds left in the fourth. Daniels passes to Capella. Gobert with the block. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Hunter. Shot clock reset for Dallas. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, there's reach, there's size, there's wingspan, and there's a knack for understanding where it's coming off. This is a very difficult thing to keep Porzingis off the window. Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Here's Sabonis. No good from outside. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
To the inside. And here is Van Vliet. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys got out on a break tonight. How did you get into transition so easily?
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific And tonight's game may be won or lost on that front line, Smitty. What makes for an effective front court tandem, do you think?
I think, first of all, if that tandem can switch on pick and rolls, that tandem can shoot the basketball and also make plays somewhat like a guard. But the biggest thing is if they can rebound and able to guard smaller guys, this will make them great.
Interesting. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Sabonis is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Wiggins, then it's Young, and it's Daniels in at the 2. The pass to Van Vliet. With the floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Young passes to Sabonis. Passes to Wiggins. Lays it up off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here's Doncic. Last time out, he had 38 points. Shot from the top of the key. No good on that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
And they scratched out a close win the last time these two teams met. I think their ability to attack and create foul trouble for the opposition was a real factor.
As long as they maintain that same aggressiveness, they should be in solid shape to come away victorious again.
Now, Doncic following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins. Here's Van Vliet. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
And Young kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Capella. 4 on the clock. Fires for 3. And Wiggins is good for 3. Wiggins has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Gobert. And here is Doncic. The 3 from Porzingis. They grab their own miss. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Rudy wanted it more than anyone else. He's going to be around for a long time. Look forward to watching him.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Sabonis, the pass to Young. Gobert with the block.
You got to keep your head on a swivel when you go up against Rudy Gobert.
Doncic, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Young. He's coming off a 31-point game against New York. Now, here's Sabonis. A three-pointer. Wiggins, another 3 for Atlanta.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Van Vliet passes to Porzingis. Here's Gobert, defended by Sabonis. Doncic, no good. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Now, here's Hunter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Van Vliet with the bucket.
Good find, and one of Gobert's advantages, As a passer, he can see over everyone's head.
Here's Young. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Young with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Hunter, the pass to Gobert. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the 7-foot Frenchman, Rudy Gobert, former Defensive Player of the Year.
They call him the Stifle Tower. He's the anchor, the foundation of this team. He changes the complexion of the game when he occupies the paint.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. The entire offseason leading up to tonight, Steve, as a player, do you already know if your team has a chance to be special this early?
You know, Kevin, yeah, you do. And I think the teams that I've been on and teams that you see and saying we don't have a chance to win, you try to trick yourself. You're looking at management and ownership. Can we make a deal throughout this year to get us in contention? But you got to be realistic. You know the team that you don't have a chance to win the championship.
Sabonis finds Capella. Young for 3, connects from three-point range.
This is how you compensate for being 6'2". Trae Young sets his feet and gets it off quickly.
Van Vliet passes to Porzingis. Here's Gobert. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Gobert's got 6.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Pass to Daniels. On the wing, Wiggins. He's got 10. Now Young. Just 5 on the clock. The three-pointer, no good.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Van Vliet passes to Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. Gobert trying to get open. Porzingis can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Doncic feeling it out over Daniels. And that one hits back iron. The Hawks trail by 3. Young outside. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. And Wiggins throws it down.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, earlier I spoke with Lloyd Pierce. Their offensive game plan will be impacted by the former Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, who's always patrolling the paint. Kevin, they'll try to draw him out on the perimeter and make him move his feet, but the problem is Gobert is still so big and so quick, he can still affect shots. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
To the paint. Capella inside, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Clint Capella, coming off a terrific season. 2nd in field goal percentage, 5th in rebounding, and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And you pointed out his ranking as the 2nd best shooter in the league last season. I think with a little extra work, he could become number 1 this time around. Now, that one from Van Vliet.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
A different look for Dallas. Jones checked in for Hunter, and it's Colin Sexton in for Luka Doncic. Atlanta also making some changes here. Hayes, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Anderson comes in for Sabonis, and it's Aminu in for Troy Daniels. Now here's Anderson. Kicks it to Young. Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Porzingis with the ball. He's covered by Anderson. Ball's knocked loose. Unloads from 13. Bucket is good. And it's an 8-point Maverick lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Young dishes to Wiggins. And they get it. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Van Vliet. 11 points in the game. Sexton with it. Here's Porzingis. Off target with the fadeaway.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot. You look at the Hawks franchise, moved to Atlanta in 1956. Since then, they've been unable to advance to the NBA Finals.
Well, with Atlanta, I think they wanted a fresh start a couple years ago, Steve, rather than be a middle-of-the-pack team.
Yeah, and a primary way to acquire stars is to reboot, dump salary, and nail your draft picks. Then, once you have the young nucleus in place, you add the veterans.
Mavericks making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And the pass to Sexton. Over Young. The shot by Sexton, no good. And here's Aminu. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 4-point game. Hayes, no good. Dallas has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Passes it to Gobert. Here's Sexton. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And the muscle of Sexton, outstanding at just working through the contact and finding a way to finish.
And Young kicks to Wiggins. Baseline try. And too long on the shot. Dallas leading by 6. And here is Curry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Gobert. Wiggins with some nice D. Last outing for the Hawks, it was a loss to the Knicks. Anderson outside. He kicks it to Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The shot's good from Hayes.
I love that Trae Young puts his passes on target and in spots where his teammates are comfortable playing.
Now, here's Sexton. 26 points for him last game against Denver. Curry against Wiggins. Jones for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Wiggins outside. The shot, no good. Curry with some nice D. Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Hayes.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. It's to Porzingis. Over Anderson. That misses off the backboard. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. A unique upbringing for Clint Capella. Spent years.
Even as a kid, I wasn't even dreaming about that far. I would say that's even past my dreams. I mean, now I'm just living the moment, trying to work hard. It's hard.
Just an inspiring story, Greg. It gives you perspective on why you should be grateful for everything you have.
Kevin, without a doubt, Capella's upbringing helped shape him, and the hard work he continues to put in is really admirable.
We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
They've got Sexton. Gobert is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Now, here is Young over Sexton. Young's shot is off. Now, here's Sexton. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Gobert got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
That's just too easy. Defensively, you want to prevent Gobert from getting the ball that deep. Well, if you ask Rudy Gobert, he's not focused on his individual matchup. His job is to anchor the entire defense. For him, it is a team game.
Now, here's Wiggins. He's got 16. Nice open look, but it's no good. Here's Curry. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavericks. The Hawks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And for big men like Gobert, their impact felt by every offensive player on the floor. Not just the man he's guarding.
Kevin, he's an elite shot blocker, but it's also the shots he alters. His presence alone creates doubt in the mind of shooters.
Now Curry. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. Now Gobert. 8 points for him. From deep 3-point range, Curry can't get it to go.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Atlanta calls timeout. And Smitty, you talk about players who can just be vicious to the rim. Wow. Derek Jones is on that list.
Yes, he can dunk the ball with so much force. You feel the building shake. So scary when he's coming down the paint to catch a pass because of his insane leaping ability.
A different look for Dallas. Hunter's checked in for Porzingis. Luka Doncic comes in for Derek Jones. And Barea subbed in for Seth Curry. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Hayes. And Daniels subbed in for Wiggins. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
But they'll get another chance. The open look here for Sexton. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Aminu. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. When it comes to just the love for the game, Smitty, does every NBA player have to have that? Or is it possible to not love the game, embrace the game, and work through it in that way?
You know, I think 90% of the guys have a love for the game. I think there are some guys that just don't love it, but they play it. And there's nothing wrong with that, as long as it doesn't, I guess, spill over to the guys that love it. There's some plays, I played with some players, after they left the gym, they didn't think about a game, of watching the game, playing the game. But when they're on the court, they gave 110% effort. There's some guys that just love it, and there's some guys that just like it.
But I know you, and you did. You loved the game.
I still love it, Kevin. Still love it.
I know you do. I know you do. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barea. Young taking his time here. Here's Labissiere. No points in the game yet for him. There's the pass to Capella. Clock at 6. Back to Labissiere. Minu finds Capella. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Labissiere.
And the speed in which Labissiere gets his shot off, the D is helpless to do anything to prevent that from going in.
It's good. Hunter's got his first 2 points of the night.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Young outside. He dishes it to Aminu. Pass to Labissiere. Aminu with it. Back to Labissiere. And stolen by Hunter. Berea against Capella. It's rebounded by Labissiere.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now, here's Capella. Over Sexton. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Capella.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And that one, good. And it's 6 points for Luka Doncic.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Right wing. Capella kicks to Young. And here's Aminu. And stolen by Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Just a creative ball handler. Sexton does a really good job with his change of speeds and direction, keeping the defender off balance.
Now, here is Young. He has 7. Pass to Capella. Here's Aminu. Banked in off the glass. Now, here's Berea. Dishes it to Hunter. Gobert the pass to Sexton. Now here's Berea, defended by Young. Berea, no good.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Now, here's Sexton, defended by Young. Berea surveying the floor. Back to Sexton. 5 to shoot. Rebound by the Hawks. Aminu's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Daniels, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Sexton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Al-Farouq Aminu.
And that's one of those guys who just tends to live at the line. Sexton's working hard to improve his consistency there. Well, the young bull, Colin Sexton, getting a lot of playing time in his rookie season. Allowed him to play through his mistakes, and that's what you hope for coming in.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Dallas. Daniels with it, covered by VanVleet. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Daniels.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Floats one, and Doncic lays it in. Doncic has got 8 points. And even as the Cavaliers lagged at the very bottom of the standings, Greg, Sexton publicly described the season as fun. Would that bother you as a veteran?
Losing seasons, they suck. I mean, no other way to put it. I think he cares about winning, but keeping that positivity is probably the best approach.
And here is Doncic, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Gobert finds VanVleet. Sexton with it. He's covered by Daniels. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 13 points for Colin Sexton. Young outside. Lets the three fly. The three-pointer is right on target.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed one from behind the arc in the first quarter, 2 here in the second.
Now, here's Sexton. He's tightly guarded. Count that one.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Here is Daniels, covered by Van Vliet. And Dedmon throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Young dishes to Dedmon. Back to Sabonis. And here's Young from the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
And so far the story on Luka Doncic. He's coming off an excellent season. Put up about 21 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. And no secret, he can score the ball. #1 on the team last year.
He loves being the go-to guy. You can see it in his swagger. And boy, he sure lit it up last season.
Young's shot is off. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Dallas. They've led by as many as 11 points. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Now Daniels, after Colin Sexton's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass to Dedmon. Down low, here's Anderson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Trying to become a better scorer on all 3 levels. This time, Anderson attacking the interior.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Porzingis comes in for Hunter. And it's Seth Curry in for Sexton. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Wiggins is checked in for Trae Young. Now here's Curry. To the middle. Here's Jones. And then Jones with the jam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Daniels passes to Dedmon. Back to Daniels. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
The Hawks working the ball around. Fires from 14. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Anderson.
And the difficulty defending Anderson from mid-range. He has a number of go-to moves from that distance.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 8. Can't connect from 13 feet out. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. And Anderson kicks to Sabonis. Wiggins against Curry. Wiggins surveying the floor. Daniels from outside. No good that time. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Colin Sexton having an outstanding game. He ended up with 15 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Well, they've been pounding.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
On the court right now for the Hawks, they've got Clint Capella. Sabonis is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Young, and it's Daniels in at the 2 spot. And he knocks down the first one. And only 6 feet tall in shoes, Fred VanVleet's not the biggest, but his toughness, Greg, his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball was the path to something better.
Young's shot is off.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Young dishes to Wiggins. Now Sabonis. He's still scoreless so far in this one. On its way from Young for 2. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Doncic passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Gobert is a high percentage shooter from the interior, especially when he's dropping the hammer.
Shoots from the elbow. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Smitty, here's an interesting question. Over the next 5 years, which player wins the most MVPs?
You know, I think it's Giannis. He's looking like the favorite right now because the way he's playing, he has a possibility to win the MVP now. And then I think also because of his age, he's the one guy. And also Anthony Davis could catch Giannis. He has that type of talent.
And the shot goes in. Gobert's got 12 in the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And there's the pass to Sabonis. Wiggins outside. They need this. Atlanta gets it back. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got his first points of the game. Mavericks leading by 14. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. And that will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. The Hawks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make, they are executing.
And Wiggins throws it down.
He has a very well-rounded offensive game. There's just no shortage of ways Wiggins has to punish an opponent, inside, outside, or otherwise.
Here's Porzingis. Rebound by the Hawks.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
Young outside. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. No good from 18. Here's Dallas. They're on an 18-5 run. Doncic. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 6 assists in the game. The Hawks trail by 20. Passes it to Capella. Inside, here's Daniels. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Daniels has got 6.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Luka Doncic again.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Capella finds Young. Back to Capella. Bounce pass from Sabonis. Clock at 4. Daniels from outside. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Van Vliet. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
This is year 2 for Lloyd Pierce as an NBA head coach. Still in his early 40s, the Hawks have a perfect opportunity for him to grow and develop alongside his players.
And Coach Pierce works as an assistant general manager in the offseason. Steve able to learn that side of things and have a voice in acquisitions.
That's very important. They are building something special in Atlanta. He's going to play a big role in that as well.
And Hayes kicks to Young. Looking to get it going. That's good on the jump shot. He's got 16.
Multifaceted as Trae Young may be, everything still starts with that jumper.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Down low, here's Capella. Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Wiggins dishes to Aminu. That's to Hayes. Wiggins outside. But they recover it. Aminu, good on the baseline J. Aminu's got his second basket of the night. Mavericks leading by 20. Doncic right side. And yes, it's good.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Young outside. Knocked loose. Porzingis with the ball and guarded by Capella. Here's Barea. Kicks to Doncic. Pass to Van Vliet. It's deflected. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Good on the shot. Wiggins has got 20 points.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
Out to Porzingis. There's the 3. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. And it's 7 points for Porzingis.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Hayes the pass to Wiggins. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
You know, Smitty, every team at some point faces some locker room turmoil. How tough is it to balance team chemistry?
You know, it's very tough. Sometimes you have those 1 or 2 player additions that it just changes the dynamic of your team. Sometimes you lose a leader. He might not be the best player. Then a lot of times guys are playing for contracts, and some guys get a little bit upset because they figure they're playing for their individual success versus team. But when you have that right chemistry, it is beautiful.
Here's Barea. Lays it up and banks it in. Atlanta's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Hayes with it. The pass to Young. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Continuing from where he left off. First three-pointer of this half, 4th of the game.
Curry kicks to Barea. Back to Curry. Passes it to Porzingis. Cloak loose. Stolen by Anderson. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Terrific steal to start the break. The eye-head coordination, the long arms. Anderson is tricky. The 6'9" Kyle Anderson has a 7'3" wingspan. A big asset defensively. Not the most athletic, but he racks up blocks and steals.
Curry wide open, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Sexton, he's checked in for J.J. Barea. And here's Young. 19 points in the game. Now the dish to Wiggins. Now here's Hayes. Here's Dedmon. He gets it in there. Dedmon's got his second bucket of the night. And you look at Anderson. He likes playing with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, he has good ball handling for his size and great court vision. We call him slow-mo, but he can get to the rim on his drives. And he's a good finisher when he gets inside.
To the inside. That's good by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 4 points in the quarter.
The toughness of Dedmon showing up again, making the extra effort play, finishes through contact.
Outside Curry. Pass to Porzingis. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
And Greg, as many expected, Porzingis getting a huge deal from Dallas to keep him a Mav for a long time.
The Mavs feel he can be better than he was before the injury. Love the idea of pairing him long-term with Doncic. Sign him to a lengthy and sizable deal to be the core of their future.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
We call it off the bus range. Trae Young can shoot from the half-court logo with confidence.
And that deep range opens up everything for Trae Young.
You have to take away his airspace, Kevin, as soon as he crosses mid-court. And with this tight handle, he punishes the defense when they apply pressure.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
One thing you can say about Trae Young, he leaves a huge imprint on any basketball game he plays.
Jones, the pass to Porzingis. Sexton with it. Young's there. 6 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. And that one is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Wiggins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Sexton. Here's Porzingis. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's Wiggins. And he banks in the layup. Wiggins has got 10 points here in the second half.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Anderson against Jones. He kicks it to Sexton. From the wing. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
A dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
On the wing, Wiggins. Shoots over Curry. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Jones. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Curry in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now, here's Sexton. Covered by Wiggins. The shot by Sexton, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Anderson kicks to Wiggins. Inside, here's Hayes. The shot will not fall. Gobert with the defensive effort. Right side, Jones. Pass to Sexton. From deep. And it's Daniels with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 12. Gobert with the block. Outside, Jones. He feeds it to Sexton. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
Atlanta making a switch here. Sabonis is checked in. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Now here's Wiggins. He's guarded closely. The layup off target. And Curry has it in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Wiggins dishes to Anderson. Now the pass to Sabonis. Jones against Anderson. Back to Sabonis. Over Porzingis. Atlanta again missing. Mavericks leading by 15. Outside Curry. He dishes it to Sexton. Now Porzingis. Here's Sexton. From deep three-point range. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Knocked away. Sabonis kicks to Anderson. Passes it to Daniels. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gobert's down low. Now here's Sexton. Defended by Anderson. And Porzingis. Here we go. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here. in the second half.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Doncic comes in for Derek Jones. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Sexton. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella comes in for Labissiere. And it's Aminu in for Kyle Anderson. Wiggins finds Aminu. Daniels with it. This one for three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
And here is Doncic. Here's Gobert. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Wiggins passes to Aminu. To the middle. There's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And he comes up with the deuce. 21 points for Luka Doncic.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
Daniels kicks to Aminu. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Pulls up on the wing, and he hits the jump shot. Wiggins has got 14 points now in the second half.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Porzingis. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And the Mavericks lead by 19. Now Daniels dishes to Wiggins. And that one, good. Wiggins has got 6 points in the quarter.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And Capella sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Trae Young, he's checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 17. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Porzingis.
Able to see the entire floor. Young gets a lane, and he takes it.
And Smitty, the city of Atlanta, as you know, has really embraced Trae Young.
Kevin, they call him Ice Trae. The franchise handed him the keys, and he's running with it.
Hunter's checked in for Curry. Here's Doncic. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks trail by 15. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist from Capella. 34 points for Andrew Wiggins.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Here's Hunter. Good on the three-point shot.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Young passes to Sabonis. Kicks it to Wiggins. Three-pointer, Daniels. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Doncic. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Doncic has got 15 points in just the second half. Young outside. Pass to Daniels. Wiggins outside. The kick out to Young. Tries again. The shot misses. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Hunter. The offensive rebound. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 here in this quarter.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taking advantage of what the defense allows.
Here's Sabonis. The dish now to Wiggins. To the paint, trying to find Capella, gets it to him, shoots over Van Vliet on the money from 12 feet away.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Doncic kicks to Porzingis. The pass to Gobert. Now here's Van Vliet. D right on him. Hunter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Young with the ball. Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Doubled by Sabonis. Porzingis at the elbow. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. Wiggins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Young's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
At the teardrop, he can't get that one to fall. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Wiggins. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Porzingis.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Dallas calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thank you, David. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock. Young passes to Capella. From beyond the arc. That shot off. Mavericks leading by 15. Doncic outside. We've got 1:23 left in the 4th quarter. Comes up empty down low. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Mavericks.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn it.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Rudy Gobert.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Van Vliet passes to Porzingis. Up top, Doncic. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Capella with the bucket.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Now here's Van Vliet, defended by Young. And here is Van Vliet. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And with tip-off coming up,
Well, guys.
yeah, and he has their confidence. David, thank you. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Griffin is out there with Caldwell Pope, and there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Paul in at the 1 spot. And for the 76ers, they've got Porter. Ben Simmons is out there with Hood. Then there's Markkanen, and it's Marjanovic in at the 5 down low. And that one's good, Griffin. And the official start of the season, Chris. Is there any opening day for you that sticks out in the many years you played in the NBA?
One opening game, and I don't remember who we played, but I know it was with Allen Iverson. And AI and I had meetings before the season, and we were talking about just how much we wanted to win. We knew we were coming up on the end of our careers, or I remember never entering a preseason with so much hope, because I knew that he was in, I knew that I was in, and we knew that we both wanted it so bad. So I think we both... Run that back. I want to see the replay now. The versatility of Simmons, astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
And this summer, a 5-year, $170 million max contract extension for Ben Simmons. The Sixers didn't want to give him any cause to look elsewhere. a great talent, but the hope with that kind of money is that he'll develop that jump shot.
That's good from Simmons.
Well, growing up in Australia, Ben Simmons played lots of Australian rules football. When you watch him play, that's the toughest you see.
Paul kicks it over to Schroeder. Fires from 14. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Well, it tells you a lot about who was the more aggressive team. I mean, they should have that same exact attitude tonight.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Porter's running. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. The Thunder with another miss.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Hood finds Markkanen. Here's Marjanovic. Passes to Markkanen. Hood deciding where to go with it. Here's the floater. And the layup is good.
Now that is impressive. Hood making the floater look so effortless coming off his fingertips.
Paul passes to McGee. Schroeder outside. Back to McGee. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Hood can't get it to go. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Griffin on the double team. Porter passes to Marjanovic. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. GA drafted after only playing 3 games at the University of Missouri. A lot of people probably hadn't seen Michael Porter Jr. play basketball. But with that in mind, describe his game for us now.
Kevin, at 6'10", he's a fluid athlete with tremendous shot-making ability. He grew up one of 7 kids, homeschooled. They all played ball. He's had a basketball in his hands from a very young age, and you can see it in his approach.
Amazing awareness. He's committed to keeping his eyes up and teammates involved. That's the type of player Griffin is.
Simmons against Paul. 3-pointer, Markkanen. Oh, trying for it. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Thunder trailing by 4. Paul outside. Unloads from 13. Count the basket. Paul's got his second bucket tonight.
Like seeing Paul be aggressive. He still has the quickness to get that done.
Pass to Simmons. The teardrop falls in. Simmons got 5 points so far.
Terrific at penetrating inside. The mobility Simmons possesses at his size, amazing.
From 11 feet away, the rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. Marjanovic passes to Hood. From downtown. Drains the 3-pointer. 5 points in the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Schroeder looking around. The high post shot, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
And for a player that didn't come in with a lot of fanfare to the NBA, Markkanen is one of the top young players in the league.
Yeah, call him the marksman or the finisher. Call him Larry Bird if you like. Fantastic stretch four, who showed he could be a focal point of an offense, can play with an edge as well, and is just scratching the surface of his potential.
Schroeder passes to McGee. Hood against Paul to end the run. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Listen, you can count on Paul to find the open man. His court awareness is simply off the charts.
Simmons against Paul. Simmons dishes to Markkanen. Outside Hood. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that.
Paul kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Griffin. He lobs it up, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And you see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way? Because they know he can go up and get it.
Simmons inside. Defended by Paul. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can at times be unstoppable.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Noel's checked in. McGee banked in off the glass. McGee's got his second basket of the game.
With height and heart, Kevin, McGee can do damage around the rim.
Here's Hood. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Dennis Schroeder. And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play.
And the 76ers making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, McGee, he's made an awful lot of stops along the way in his NBA career, but he's been a productive player on just about every team he's played for.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Robert Williams comes in for Marjanovic. And it's Pirtle in for Markkanen. And the pass to Hood. Shoots over Schroeder. Hood gets the bucket. Hood's got 9 points.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Pass to Noel. Schroeder against Hood. Here's McGee, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Outside Hood. The feed to Pirtle. Outside for Robinson. The shot, no good. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Here's Caldwell Pope, and that one drops. Now just a 2-point Philadelphia lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Hood. 11 feet away, and they pick up 2. 11 points in the game.
But this is a shot Hood makes consistently. All he needs is breathing room, and the rest is easy.
Inside, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Down low, Hood. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And that's 13 points for Rodney Hood.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Here's Paul. Here's McGee. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Outside Robinson. The dish to Simmons. It's deflected. Caldwell Pope outside to the middle, and it's McGee with the jam.
No, that's just too easy for McGee. I mean, the minute he establishes position in this area, the defense is done.
Hood against Schroeder. Hood drives in. McGee with the block. Caldwell Pope outside. Schroeder outside. Paul right side. Over Simmons. And again it's Oklahoma City. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. To the inside. Hood. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Hood's got 15.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. And he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Schroeder against Hood. With some arc, and it's finished off by Schroeder as he lays it in. He has 5.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
And Simmons kicks to Williams. Back to Simmons. Offensive rebound. Hurdle. Off with the layup.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
And it's McGee with the jam.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
You know, Greg, for the Thunder fans, hard to see their star power dwindle, but they got a lot in return.
Yeah, but the Thunder were capped out. Had made it past the first round in 3 years. And in exchange for Paul George, they got one of the richest trade packages in league history.
Unloads from 13. Paul can't get it to go. The 76ers trail. Here's Robinson. The 76ers with another miss.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Hurdle, the pass to Williams. Simmons, good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Simmons got his 3rd basket of the night.
And you see how comfortable Simmons is. I mean, he has the size and touch to be effective down there.
7-second difference, shot and game clock, and that one's good. Schroeder.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Schroeder against Hood. High post try, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Chris Ball talks about the matchups he faces at the point.
Toughest position in the NBA night in.
And CP3, one of the most competitive players in the game.
It's an obsession with him, and you can see how hard he gets after it every time he takes the court.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated, seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Thunder. Looney out there with Noel. And it's Dort in at the 3 slot. Williams finds Simmons. Floats one up, and the layup is up and in. Simmons got 13 points.
He's a tricky player. He's so difficult to guard. Simmons excels at going with the floater at the right time.
Here's Looney. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, when you look at a guy like Kevin Looney, I mean, he gives his team so much. I mean, great option to have either starting or off the bench with his versatility.
And the 76ers making a change here. Markkanen's checked in, and Oklahoma City also making a switch. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Noel. Oklahoma City trailing. And Chris, with Looney, he's a bit of a glue guy, and his defense is his calling card.
Well, he slots into so many lineups as he can play the 4 or the 5 and basically guard anyone on the floor. He has a good motor and doesn't need a ton of touches to be effective.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. The 10-footer. It's tipped.
The coaching staff loves this. They know marketing has the length needed to swat a lot of shots away.
Here's Dort. Pass to Holiday from outside the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Holiday's got the lead up to 2 now for the Thunder.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, he may just have to put a little more arc under that, but either way, it's a tough shot. That's all you have to do. Throw it in Simmons' general direction. He'll take care of the rest.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Neto, the pass to Looney. He dishes it to Griffin. And the Thunder, another 3.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3 ball here in the second quarter.
Pass to Osman. He doesn't hit that one. Griffin with some nice D. Here's Dort, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And there's the pass to Osman. They get a hand on it. Griffin against Markkanen. That shot by Griffin, no good.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief as they hang on to win this game. Did you see that? Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for it.
Holiday surveying the floor. Passes it to Dort. Back to Holiday. A 3-ball. Markkanen pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 3. Simmons passes to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Here's Holiday. Nice D from Williams.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Holiday, the pass to Griffin. Here's Dort. Pass to Neto. Takes the 13-footer. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Outside for Simmons. Great D that time from Griffin.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Osman. Count that one. And the 76ers lead by 3.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pass to Dort. Here's Neto. Outside Holiday. Here's Dort. From deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Injuries can play such a big part in a player's career. Which guys strike you, Chris, as the biggest what-if stories had they stayed healthy?
Wow. I mean, you got to start, in my mind, I got to go to, a guy like a Grant Hill. he was Mr. Triple-Double. You know, he and Jason Kidd, to me, were almost the same players, just in different bodies. When Grant started his career off in Detroit, and to see him get injured, man, that just hurt me because he had so much potential. Even though he had a great career, I still think about him. How about Greg Oden, who got hurt in his senior year, had to shoot free throws with his left hand, and then he comes into the league, and the big fella just had to battle injuries. And feel sorry for that big fella because he was so skilled in the game.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Yeah, and I love the fans in Philly. They're notoriously prickly, though. They expect hard-nosed effort. If not, they'll let you hear about it.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Thunder. Here's Griffin. Holiday up top. Back to Griffin. They could use a bucket. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And that's now 7 points for Blake Griffin. Philadelphia leading by 3. As you're talking about the Philly fans, they were even booing their team in that conference semifinal round against Toronto.
Yeah, they got nervous with the season on the line. You can't take it personal. In Philly, they love you just as much as they boo you.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Thunder. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. The putback. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Marjanovic has got 8 rebounds in this game.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Kevin, that type of D, that's not going to get it done. I mean, you can't be giving up those kinds of shots.
Nobody near Schroeder gets the three-pointer to fall. Schroeder's got 10 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it on.
Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Once Simmons turns on the Jets, there's no stopping him. I love seeing him play with this much confidence.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, there's not a lot of NBA players who come from Finland. Now there's Lauri Markkanen. Before him, there was Hanno Matala, who was actually Lauri's high school coach. Markkanen is soft-spoken and family-focused, but he says everything starts from basketball. All the decisions I make are based on if it helps me on the basketball court. Kevin?
Terrific attitude. David, thanks. Outside Holiday. That one falls. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Holiday against Simmons. There's the pass to Marjanovic. That shot missing. Griffin with some nice D. Under trailing by 7. Dishes to Schroeder. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Hood, the pass to Simmons. So the wing on the left. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Passes it to Looney. Tipped away. And stolen by Hood. Pushing it up. Good. Hood's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
Great job of staying engaged right there. Hood's opportunistic attitude helping him grab steals like these.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And for the Thunder, a lot of the assistant coaches leaving this past summer. Greg, how much of a concern is that for head coach Billy Donovan?
Possibly a sign that Donovan could be on the hot seat in OKC. I mean, 3 consecutive first-round exits. Donovan on the final year of his deal. The clock is definitely ticking.
Pirtle, he's checked in for Markkanen. Paul passes to Griffin. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Hood against Paul. On the wing, Porter. Pirtle with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 6. Kept alive. got a piece of it and stolen by Noel. Schroeder finds Griffin, and the rejection by Marjanovic.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Simmons with it. Chris Paul covering. Hood against Griffin. Outside Hood. Fades back. Here's Pirtle. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Schroeder dishes to Noel. Paul outside. Over Simmons. That one rolling around and rims out. Philadelphia leading by 11. Pass to Marjanovic. And it's Noel with the rebound. Oklahoma City has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
Oh, that's where Griffin makes a living, down low, getting points in the paint.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Hood against Schroeder. Outside Hood. Shoots over Schroeder. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Philadelphia. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 21 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
Well, haven't been.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Ben Simmons in this game. He's been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
They've got Simmons. Porter is out there with Markkanen. Then there's Marjanovic, and it's Hood in at the 2 guard. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half. Hood against Schroeder. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And Simmons kicks to Markkanen. Outside Hood. Back to Markkanen. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Griffin's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Schroeder. The Thunder get it back in a new 14. McGee's shot is off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
90 seconds now into the second half. Paul can't get it to go.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Simmons against Paul. Outside, Simmons. Hood for 3. Here's Marjanovic, and the layup's good off the glass. Marjanovic has got the lead up to 11 now for Philadelphia.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Fires the 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. That's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
But when Porter is attacking, the defense is in trouble. Have to respect his ability to put it on the floor.
Schroeder passes to Griffin. McGee against Marjanovic. To the paint. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Here's Porter, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Robinson's checked in for Philadelphia. For Philadelphia, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To halt the run, that one goes. Count it. And that's now 11 points for Blake Griffin.
And you can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Well, C-Web, Chris Paul can make some fancy passes every so often, but he's considered a great passer for making the right pass at the right time.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, it always doesn't have to be about the no-look pass. I mean, Paul is effective by making simple, fundamental passes and keeping his turnovers down. As impressive as his assist totals are, they are even more incredible when you put them up by his low turnover numbers.
Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Simmons inside, defended by Paul. Porter, no luck. Thunder trailing by 16. Bounce pass, Schroeder. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Marjanovic.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Williams, he's checked in for Marjanovic. And it's Cedi Osman in for Porter. Raul Neto's checked in for the Thunder. Williams against Griffin. Here's the three. The Thunder with another miss. Now the 76ers with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Robinson passes to Markkanen. Yep, that one goes. Robinson's got his first bucket of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Paul with the ball. Now defended by Markkanen. Paul against Simmons. Paul's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love the effort there. It's huge whenever Markkanen uses his body and height to grab offensive boards.
And it's Neto in the corner. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 7th assist in the game. Markkanen passes to Osman. Back to Markkanen. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Markkanen's got 6.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Paul. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. Chris, the NBA has flattened now the draft lottery odds. And now that you've seen it at work, seen it in play, any additional changes you might make?
Well, you know, Kev, it's still a wait and see for me. I definitely like the NBA making sure they try to address the problem. You never want a team to think that they can be rewarded for losing. So I like what we've done so far, but, you know, if I'm a GM, if I'm a president, I'm always going to try to find ways to manipulate and find that, you know, those open gray areas. And so I think this is something we're always going to have to address, but I love the fact the NBA has gotten ahead of the problem.
Like the Clippers of a year ago. They looked like, gosh, they've lost all their superstars, but they gave it such a great go. They actually made the playoffs.
Yeah, and it started from the top. I mean, Mr.
Right.
Ballmer said, listen, we do not want to lose. We're going to go in and we're going to play hard. And I tell you what, I think that that's what rewarded them during free agency by able to go out and recruit players and say, listen, you don't lose here. We just need you to take us over the top. And I think that's a pretty good recruiting pitch.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. And Spaz Robinson. Birtle, no one around him. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open three is usually like a layup for him.
To the middle. Here's Neto. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Neto's got 5 points so far.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Simmons inside. He's got 23. And good that time. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Holiday against Simmons. On the wing, Holiday. He's got 7. Misses off the left iron. The 76ers leading by 14. Here's Simmons, and it goes down 2 points. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, the brilliance of Simmons. You know, outstanding at getting fancy with the ball and taking risks from time to time.
Holiday against Simmons. Holiday attacking, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Nerlens Noel checks in for Oklahoma City. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Raul Neto. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Osman for the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And here's Schroeder. He's got 12. Outside Holiday. Pull from the top of the key. He can't get it to go. And Philadelphia the other way now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Simmons passes to Williams. No good there. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 16-point game. Took him no time at all on that one. Schroeder's got 14.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Holiday against Simmons. Launches a 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Dort. Kicks it to Noel. Williams with the block. Down low. Here's Robinson. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 8th assist here tonight.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Noel passes to Schroeder. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Can't quite find his 3-point touch in the second half yet. He had 2 in the first half, but still none since the break.
Count it.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams. And last season, the Sixers unveiling a Dr. J statue on their Legends Walk outside the team training facility.
Oh, yeah, his second statue in Philly. I mean, the other one is down by the stadium. At that Legend Walk, you know who he joins? Wilt Chamberlain, Mo Cheeks, Bobby Jones, Billy Cunningham, Hal Greer. That's some good company to be in. Some great history for the Sixers.
Robinson against Schroeder. Outside, Simmons. Williams trying to break free, and Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Robinson.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
The pass to Schroeder. Uncovered. Here's Looney. Williams with the block. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Osman the pass to Birtle. Now here's Simmons. Back to Osman. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Outside Holiday. Here's Noel. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Noel in at the 5 spot. Chris, middle of last season, plenty of drama around the AD trade request. Davis wanting to leave New Orleans. Some say all publicity is good publicity. But Commissioner Silver clearly does not agree.
I don't agree either, and I think if you go back, the Lakers would say that's a self-inflicted wound. Some things are best left in the locker room. Let me tell you this. Every team tried to trade for AD except the team that didn't have him last year and maybe the Golden State Warriors. So everyone was out there. It just wasn't the rumors. And so, no, you never really like those rumors. They affect young players. They affect the player that may be being traded for. They affect the home fan base. They affect everyone. So you want to try to keep all of that in-house. Some things are better left unsaid.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
Here's Hood, and he uses the glass on the layup. Hood's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Simmons on the wing, defended by Paul. And Simmons kicks to Hood. Yes, that goes in. Hood's got 28.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.